Howdy folks, Steincast Buffet here again, and it's time for race 3 of the season, the UAW-DaimlerChrysler 400, live from Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Last week's race at Rockingham was absolutely a disaster. Never fear though, this one we're going to be determined to make it better. Now the paint scheme for this said race, I'm thinking we're going to be racing. Let's see, let's race this one, the 2001 Sitco Ford. It's very similar to the normal paint scheme, but a little bit of a change in sponsorship, so we'll do that. Make sure it's toggled. Yes, it is. Awesome. Take a look at the point standings. We are 18th in points. We went from top 3 in the points to 18th in one race, but that's okay though. We can make it back up. Our points leader is Mark Martin. And Kurt Busch is in second. Tony Stewart third. Marlin and Labonte round out the top 5. So that's the point standings. Let's go ahead and get to racing. Alright folks, it's time to start the race. We qualified 17th? Yes, 17th. We qualified 17th. It's time to start the race.
Nascar Winston Cup Racing has hit the jackpot this week as we come to Las Vegas Motor Speedway for today's UAW-DaimlerChrysler 400. I'm Joe Moore along with Barney Hall. We'll be bringing you all the action right here on MRN. Barney, what can you tell us about this racetrack?
Well, the good thing about the tracks like this, there's plenty of room out there to avoid accidents. I look for these guys to have a pretty clean run, and we probably won't see the big one that we talk about at some of the other tracks.
Jeremy Mayfield experienced an up-and-down year in 2000. He had 12 top 10s and 4 poles, but also had 11 DNFs.
He was either running up front with the leaders or taking an early exit. Those wins are great, but each DNF is exactly the opposite and can take a driver out of a points race real quick.
Start your engine.
Engines are fired. Dale Jr. sitting on pole. Here in Las Vegas Motor Speedway. We qualified 17th. Here we go. Green flag in the air at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. First of 2 races here this season, as I mentioned in the first video, that we'll be racing at night, racing in the fall. Anyhow, let's see if we can try to have a good run today, make up for the lost ground at Rockingham. Oh, very bad turns 1 and 2. Let's see if we can try to start making our way. Really fast on the straightaways. Really fast.
We're off the pace. Everything okay? Number 43 is still there.
Contact there. Go side by side with Casey Kane.
Okay, we're clear.
Oh, he's gonna pull away. So yeah, definitely the AIs here. They know what they're doing. They're not goofing off. Very good run there. Holy cow. We just blew the doors off Casey Kane. Oh my goodness, Casey Kane hard in the wall is going to come down and smack another car. I tried to do the race without, I do the practice in the race, stuff like that, without any assists. And let's just say it was absolutely terrible. So I decided to go back and do it with assists to kind of, give ourselves a fighting chance. So yeah, that's what we'll probably do for the majority of the season. I did try to do it without any assists at Rockingham, and it was absolutely impossible. So I hope that will make for better racing. So hopefully it does. Anyway, back to the race. I'm trying to run down the 23 car right now. So we're about, I think, midway in points. I think it's like 19th in points. So I'm hoping for a top 10 points day. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I really need. It's just a good points day to help us, because we had a terrible run At Rockingham, he lost a lot of points. He finished, I think, 42nd. 42nd. So we went from second at Daytona, in the Daytona 500, and we went to 42nd in the Subway 400 at Rockingham. So absolutely terrible. Ooh, contact. God bless, man. Sorry, 23. It's like when you bump into them, they get like they slow down so much. It's hard to get them off your nose. Didn't mean to dump them there. Car is still pretty tight. I've been fighting a very, very tight race car all throughout practice and stuff, trying to fix it so I can get this car running good for y'all, so you don't have to watch me run in the back of the pack. Car is still very, very tight. It's plowing pretty bad. Running 18th though, that's not bad at all compared to what the speeds were earlier. It's just the car is like it's still really, really freaking tight. Even though we put a crap load of wedge out of this, we jacked up the sway bar. I mean, this car is loose almost it can be. So we're gonna have to go and adjust it on pit road. But one thing's for sure is that we can get 18 laps in a fuel run. So if we pitted right now, we would have. Yeah, I think we could pit like next lap. I'm gonna go ahead and pit. We'll short pit. That will allow us to go ahead and adjust our car, and then we'll be able to make up some ground. Would that be a good idea, or should I wait it out? I mean, some cars are gonna pit, so I'm gonna go ahead and pit because I remember the AIs they would short pit. They pit their earliest opportunity, so that's what we're gonna do. We're not gonna wait until the tank's dry. We might as well go pit, get the gas we need, and then get the tires that will help us be more fast on the racetrack faster. So we're gonna pit here. Halfway, see up there, halfway, so I'm gonna go ahead and pit, be the first one on pit road. First one on pit road, take 4 tires. We're gonna make this car even more loose. 3.5 minus, that's in the negative. Turns, no damage, 4 tires, and a full tank gas. Being the first car on pit road, we'll be able to make up some time though. So, hopefully that works. We're racing a little bit of a different paint scheme as seen earlier. Super Guard, Sitco. I felt like it fit the Vegas race pretty well. You know, just a slight alternation to the paint scheme, but still keeping the main paint scheme intact. See, we pitted the absolute earliest opportunity, so I say that's a W of itself. You never want to be the last car on pit road. You want to be as close as you can to the front. Of course, depending on your strategy, but most strategies, if you are the third car, you're going to be slower. You're going to have a slower overall pit sequence than you would the first car. Because that means you're more laps or more time on older tires. So right now we got really fast tires right now. There's a whole lot of speed, and we adjusted the car even more, so we'll be able to dig the car deep in the corners. That's what I want. The car is like, it's not super loose, and the car is almost maxed out on the wedge. I mean, look at this. We're actually able to make that turn. This track is really flat. It's not at all like it is nowadays. This is back when Las Vegas was first, you know, still in its first configuration. The track was really flat. Not considered a, you know, a stereotypical cookie cutter. We are eating up our tires right now. I'm trying to put the fastest laps we can right now. Make up as much ground as possible. This is a tough racetrack. It really is. You know, I think it's just a normal 1.5 mile. No, this one's a tough racetrack. Very tough. So we pitted when we were 19th place. So was it 19th or 18th? We pitted then. Oh, Rusty almost making contact with Michael Waltrip. We pitted at number 18. So if we can get at least in the top 20 in position after this entire pit sequence cycles through, we'll lose there. We'll go to, I'd say that is a successful pit sequence. 30th, we'll contact Warren Burton. I want to get a top 20. This track is very tough. Oh my goodness, who hit that? Was that Ricky Rudd? Someone just came up and doored somebody. I bet they did not appreciate that, and I wouldn't either.
That was a quick one, buddy. Keep it up.
Good thing these cars only mirrors, or we'd have a caution right now. That would be nice to get the field bunched up again. So now we're going to have to find a way to be able to get these cars in front of us. We're going to have to find a way to dig and just keep digging. More guys are coming on pit road. 32 is going to need some room.
Number 32, still there.
It's just they're so fast.
Okay with the car?
I've tried everything I can with that setup to keep the car as
You're flying out there,
close as
buddy.
I can to their speed. Certainly we didn't lose track position, did we? Being the first car on pit road, like literally the earliest, best opportunity, because they pitted the lap right after. I guess we did. I guess we just did not have a good pit sequence. That's a shame. And the car is just no speed, man. No speed. It's just that we're getting beat in the straightaway. I don't understand how this car is getting beat in the straightaway.
20 car is outside.
Look at this.
Okay, we're clear. Car left.
And I can't like drive the car any deeper in the corner. I mean, look, we just ran all the way up to the wall. We're going to be 30 something at the end of this race because the car has no speed. I mean, look at this. This is ridiculous. The car has no straight line speed. Oh, we got a engine expired on the racetrack. It's the 31, Robbie Gordon. He's out of the race early. Well, not early, but near the end.
Going to be about half empty.
Halfway again on fuel. We should be good on gas.
Keep it up.
29th, I do not want to finish 29th. This car is just not fast, man. I'm trying everything I can to get this car to go faster. So they gap me on the exits. I can't compete. So folks, it looks like we're going to be finishing around 30th. Not good at all. Not good at all. Next race is Phoenix, though. Man, look at this. They are just gapping us. I don't know what else to try.
That one was quick. Let's do it again.
Look at they're almost like full throttle to the corner. Because I'm pulling away on exit, which means they're beating me back to the throttle. But when I hit the throttle, the car it's just too loose. Not to mention, I mean, the car is almost, or not too loose, but too tight. And not to mention the car is almost maxed out on its settings to make it as loose as possible. So I'm just going to hold on for 29th, and we're just going to try to get out of Las Vegas with our heads held up high. Man, this is not good at all. This track is just tough. It's just a tough racetrack. I know we got cars behind us trying to pass us, and we ain't going to be able to hold these guys off. We cannot make any speed at all. Oh, we just got hit. It's okay though. We kind of came down a little bit, but still.
Number 27 is outside.
Murray's going to go and Diffle's going to go as well. So much for 29th. Oh boy. I just sailed the car in there and it still isn't going to work. So that's me sailing the car in there and using the guy as a glancing board, and he still cannot pull away on exit. Like, that is just, the AI right there is just dominating. They are just dominating. That's legendary AI for you. I mean, when the 27 car can gap you running a Roush Fenway car. Look at this. Now we're tight. Now we're gonna lose a whole bunch of positions. This has just been a terrible race. It's gonna put us deep in the points. I'm not happy about that, but Phoenix, I'm hoping that we'll be able to get a better run there. No speed at all. Look at this. This is ridiculous. Full throttle on my ad, and we're still getting beat. This is crazy. 33. I mean, we're gonna probably be 38th at the end of this race. I'm having to slow down the car even more just to try to hope they'll stay behind me. I do not want to. We're losing so much points right now. I can't keep the car in front of them. Almost out of gas, but we'll be good. 37. Oh my lord. I'm having to lock the brakes up intentionally, trying to block them. And it's making me even slower. 38th, what did I tell you? Let's see if it holds. Nope, they're about to all blow by me. Full throttle, with draft, and I'm getting gapped. Full throttle with draft, getting gapped. I want out of Vegas as quick as possible. That was an absolute disaster. Or really? It wasn't necessarily a disaster. We just got flat out beat. I mean, at Rockingham, we shot ourselves in the foot. But I mean, I've tried every single thing to make this car competitive at Las Vegas. I mean, the only thing I could think of trying would be putting braking assist on, but that would basically be me going in the corners, full throttle, or not full throttle, but just holding the gas pedal pretty much around the whole racetrack almost. I don't know if you want to see that or not. That's the only thing I think could have made us a little bit more competitive. So it is what it is though. We had ourselves a decent race in terms of, you know, we had a decent race, but on the negative end. We finished terribly though. But look who won though. I'll show you if you didn't already see it. Might be surprised of the winner. And it was none other than Dale Earnhardt Jr. The guy who needed the win more than anything gets the W. Jeff Gordon finishes second. Mark Martin continuing a strong early start to the season. Johnny Benson, top 10. Way to go. Kyle Petty, 12th. I think what happened here is maybe some issues on the pit stop, maybe. That's the only thing I could think of. No less so. This race was definitely up and down. We didn't tear up the car. We got 39th. We got flat out beat. That's all there is to it, folks. We got flat out beat. Anyway, though, next race will be at Phoenix. Let's hope that we can get a better finish there. Anywho, if you like this video, please leave a like below. If you'd like to see more NASCAR content, diecast showcases, builds, stop motions, this series, please subscribe. Please subscribe, folks. Also, please check me out on Instagram at diecastbuffet. Anywho, hope you have a good one. Peace out.